Hello once again to all my friends at Nicole Dean's Computer Butt Challenge. Once again, you guys rock. Today, I just want to talk a bit about beliefs, limiting beliefs, and I want you to look back at the achievements that you've accomplished over the past 2 weeks, and think of some of the obstacles that you've overcome, some of the maybe skepticisms or limiting beliefs that you may have had in the beginning that are now no longer an obstacle for you. And I want to use a great example of Erica, who before this challenge began, she didn't hop on board immediately in the first day. She was a bit skeptical. She had been in a car accident and totally shattered her knee, so she was afraid that this program just wouldn't be for her, that she would just be very limited in her abilities. But she took that leap of faith. She put her trust in me, which I'm so appreciative of. And to date, she's lost 6 pounds. She's now experiencing less and less pain. In fact, I think she said she's not experiencing any pain on the days that she's exercising. She's been using the alternative exercises for the legs in order to strengthen her knees, strengthen the legs, so leg muscles, so it'll really help support that knee joint. So she took that limitation, that obstacle. She had that self-imposed limiting belief, and it's actually instilled upon her by her doctors as well. And she overcame that. So now her knee is no longer a limitation for her. She's realizing that she can still achieve her goals, the life that she deserves, and nothing's going to get in her way. So I want you to examine some of the limiting beliefs that you may have had. There's two people that have really inspired me throughout my journey, and that's John Riccio and Nino Savona. I interviewed them as part of the Unstoppable Fat Loss series. I'm sure I'm going to share those audios for free, make them public on my blog pretty soon as well, because they are very inspiring. John has cerebral palsy. He's had over 75 surgeries. And actually, he just recently lost his legs in a surgery, but he didn't have the use of his legs prior, and he was still able to achieve a phenomenal physique, like below 4% body fat. And he uses his challenges, his limitations to inspire others. If he can do it, if he can get in great shape without the use of his legs, with other incredible limitations that he's faced with, that we can never even imagine what it's like to go through that, then why the heck, what's holding us back? It makes all little things like lack of time, lack of energy, headache, whatever it is that we think can hold us back and prevent us from achieving our goals, seems so minor when you put it in comparison to that. And I look at Nino Savona, who, again, he can't walk on his own. He either uses crutches or wheelchair, and he still gets himself up on a treadmill to do cardio. And again, he's achieved incredible physique, around 4% body fat, and he's fallen off the treadmill many times. So and each time he's fallen off the treadmill, he gets right back up on it and pushes himself even harder. He actually cranks up the speed, cranks up the incline, pushes himself harder. He doesn't let falling down keep him on the ground. He uses that falling down to push him even harder to move forward. So that's a very powerful lesson. I got to tell you, both these people, when they walked into the gym owners, I mean, they didn't even want them to train there. They weren't even going to give them a personal trainer. They were afraid the risk was too great. But so there's all these people that didn't think that these two guys were going to be able to achieve anything at all, and they worked really, really hard to overcome those obstacles and challenges. So I want you to take a look at what some of your reasons are that are holding you back, and what you can do to overcome them. Are they really something? Are you going to really let something so small, so minor, in the big picture of things, are you going to let that hold you back from living the life that you deserve? I hope not. I surely hope not, because I'm really getting to know a lot of you very, very well. And I know, I mean, you really deserve the greatest that life has to offer. You deserve the life that you desire. Nothing, absolutely nothing should get in your way. So don't let even challenges and obstacles that may seem big, don't let them get in your way. Because when you really look at the big picture, there's people out there who have struggled a lot more than we have, who have faced challenges that we will never face. They're just so great that we can't even imagine going through that, and they've overcome them. And they're using that as an example to help others. So I know that we are getting, I mean, we're in business, we're in this home business to make a difference in people's lives. We really want to touch people's lives. We want to touch people around the world, help them live the lives that they deserve. So be an example, be the best you that you can be, and inspire them through your actions to be the best that they can be. You rock, enjoy the experience, and thank you so much for your friendship. I really value it, and I'm grateful for it. Have yourself a wonderful day.